round to the Vitality boys. Early on, Alu opening up with a double out here at long, and he does have support from two more players. This leaves Masuta trapped at the blue bin, and Alu cements his third kill as a result. Apex and RPK left trickling in behind in a 2-on-5. They're going to try and change the avenue of approach. They look to get out over here towards this B site. He's got a date with Destiny.
Yeah, good reaction from Yampi. He pushed lower, but he realized that Vitality was going for a mid to B, so he had to double back. He gave them the plant, but he won't give them the round. And it's an A commitment. Zywoo getting flashed up. This is Alu's time to shine.
It certainly is. In with the first. Looking for a little bit more, but it's actually going to be RPK to put up this first kill, or second kill in the round rather, finding that equalizer and allowing the bomb plant to come through in this force buy for Vitality. Now the retake is on. ENCE 4-on-4 and Yampi getting up through the ramp. No one is ready for a player to be this deep, and so Yampi could tear this whole round apart. A nice dig from Apex, and Yampi still concealed in this smoke. Gets real close, real personal, and Zywoo, he takes it personally.
Zywoo watching mid late, he deals with that scout nice and early, take or a save for ENCE. Shox needs to be careful, but he's got his wits about him, turns around for one, aerial trade, that's an AK, that's a well and truly in Vitality's court. As they keep this AWP standing, taking off the back of that info as well. That's a really safe play by Sergey with the man advantage. And now Aerial with the AK looks to make things painful for Vitality. He gets one. Shox trades, holding the backline as well, and he's ready in time for Sergey. Great shot. Boost up can come from Yampi, but that's spam. And the Molotov and the grenade. Oh my, Vitality throw everything and the kitchen sink into CT spawn. And well, ENCE, they've sunk deep in this round. It's just Alu, and he
is just being so patient. His patience wears thin, and he will deal with Sunny. Now the slowdown for Vitality. They wait patiently, expecting these kills to get delivered. In Apex, his crosshair was in the right place to the point where, like, I don't even think he realized he had that camp to keep this in the advantage of ENCE, but it does leave one man and one man only in this A site. Sergey immediately shut down, or not Sergey, rather. It's actually Alu. I just can't read, Hugo. I do it by pitch. RPK. How could you forget that cheeky, charming, devilish smile?
Right now, we're just seeing very slow, methodical gameplay from Vitality, but at any point when they start to feel confident, right now things are just very standard, and as they should be, as they rid the round of these ecos. I say that though, pistol kills coming through, ENCE finding something. If Vitality avoid this, they will be up and a chance to make this round expensive. A single kill would do that, and now he can do more. Shox is gone. Zywoo planting, and RPK covering from the window, but he's not looking to play aggressively. When he's coming in from the tunnels, this will be the last. I'm not holding out for it, but let's see.
He might force the man out into the open at least, but it's the whereabouts of RPK. The molly actually burns Zywoo out. However, RPK, the cheeky man, drops the molly into the site. It wasn't actually on the bomb. I thought it
ENCE certainly can and will play DUST2, so you know they should be able to put him in a fight. But right now, it's not the strong start that ENCE showed us on Mirage that fell apart. It's a quick beginning for Vitality and a 5-1 lead that might get broken as Yampi breaks his renegotiating the angle. Zywoo posted, and Alu flash past his position. Zywoo's going to take it. Shox tagging Alu to slow him down midair. That molly is good, but Zywoo, he knows now where that player is, and he's going to hunt him down to the ends of the earth. Smoke on the site. Zywoo wants a fight, and he might just get it, but not the way he wanted. Yampi taking him down, and Shox dinks immediately with a bomb. Oh dear.
To give this A site the protection it needs.
Oh, that's a spray and a half, though. The bomb's been removed, and the round might follow as well. He's going to flash up for Alu as the players come up cap. As Zywoo's here late on long with a trade. Comes at the cost of 90 health. A dink damage. Oh, what? RPK? Can he even see him? The kill feed doesn't. Well, you got to commit. You got to cover your team. And now Sergey's dropped Shox trying to retrieve that package. It's just not happening. Zywoo had to cross, and that cast smoke didn't really provide all too much help. Right now, Vitality have broke those. ENCE finally getting in control of this game.
Getting pressured by these Glocks, but it's not really going to crumble just yet. Does get dinked on the repeat, but both these AWPs fighting their way into mid. Pulling down this clock and forcing ENCE into some fights that they just don't want to take. This MP9 could do a hell of a lot. Apex finding another. Once again, quick reminder, full eco round for Vitality. It's Glock's best.
Board off the cards. Nice shot for Alu. they try and chase him down. This Yappy close in middle, but already they've rid him of the round. Yappy doesn't get checked, he trades, and now there's an AWP drop behind him. If he can get out of here alive, he can get away with one, but he'd rather take it away from the enemies instead. Finding ZywOo and traded by RPK. The bomb's on Cat, and Shox will grab control.
However, Shox is already on the angle, and now with 2 sets of nades coming through, he knows that both players are there, but the shot does connect.
Waiting for Vitality to take some mid-control first, and Apex finally does, but he takes a kill with it. Oh, through the door. Apex is going to try and assist from lower, doing some damage, and, well, Shox will steal the kill away. Apex with his third, and boy, oh boy, this flashbang found very little value for ENCE as they get picked up one by one.
Drop CT, coming on a bit of a lurk, but I imagine they're just going to use him to cut off these rotations in mid. Yampy delivering one, but Apex and Masuta immediately open up with the kills needed.
Defense, like Vitality, they just rush, they trade, they win the round. That's it, 2 kills.
Aerial this time boosted fast onto Catwalk is going to open up and immediately, right?
Let's commit, they say, as the flash goes over the top. Alu gets blinded on the second time around, but not for long enough. He fires off, finds Masuta. Any more for Alu? Of course, he's got 2. Won't be ready for ZywOo being this deep. And so that's 1 frag the way of Vitality, but 1 is all they have in this round. That bomb still dropped on about it. And, well, he will meet a man on the other side. Shot.
Able to open up this rotation. The rest of Team Vitality splitting in through middle, fast as they can get it. The flashes go in, and RPK opening up with the double. Yampy and Sergey both get deleted. Shox was still lurking down here in CT. Now that just wouldn't have been the case.
And get back into the round, rather. Sunny tries to flank tunnels, but Vitality smoke it as usual, and the smoke on long. ZywOo doesn't care about your utility. Apex tagged up on Cat again, can't afford to go down early, but he'll run right out middle here.
The tunnels, this could make or break this round.
No.
With that shot missing, his timer expires. RPG. Now Aerial is keeping an eye on this very idea, and the shadow might have been seen there, but no, ZywOo down from the catwalk. Cat-like reflexes as well. He bounds in with another. Sergey rotating up through short side. Nalu is going to shut down ZywOo. 2 on 3 now for ENCE to round out this first half of play. Trying to get in, but a shot from Shoxy followed up by Shox. Flashed into short side, but ultimately ENCE winning this out. Narrowly now.
Oh dear.
Apex, there's the first. Ooh, I don't know, they're all right now. It's Apex holding on, just clinging on for dear life. Sergey does deal with him. Is he going to be ready for Masuta? Fast up through ramp, certainly looks like it, but the aim
is tunnels, then ENCE will rush. If they don't, then ENCE won't rush. And, well, to just Harry, as Vitality have to deal with this. Masuta, nice first shot, but he goes wide, and that's where the AK sits back
on the board. They keep the round nice and clean. ENCE aren't over yet here on the realms of DUST2. It's a 6th round on the board, and we're just...
Even if it's not clear, you get gunfights. Oh, nice shot. Man, Shox's shot has given him the warning he needs. He's just going to smoke it off and let them get to deal with a long take now, and 3 with a bomb are in tow.
Oh, ZywOo with his deagle. Good for 1. No flash to get him through, so he tries to run the gauntlet dry, and that's a decision he comes to regret. Sergey's really starting to come and
flash forward. He tries to take a fight, but it's a headshot angle. ZywOo nails it with the AWP. Of course he does. ZywOo with 2, smoke down it.
Apex is holding on to mid, and he actually starts to push forward himself. Now, is he getting a little too... Alu gets brought down very low at catwalk. Nade could seal his fate. Alu versus ZywOo in this little mini 1v1 at the A-bomb site, but Alu wants to go toe-to-toe with the rest before he tries to face the best. And Shox
on this side, it's a good idea. Alu waiting, and ZywOo nails the shot. Dear, oh dear, he will lose his life. B push again, and Masuta, man, the confidence, the smoke lands, and a safe decision for the man on the site not to overface, because this long flank is coming through, and it can confirm this round for Vitality, 2 for RPK. It doesn't really get much Yampy in his debut tournament for ENCE. Let's get the first. Far could end his life. Flash is good, it forces the fight, and Apex will trade things.
Optimistic. Let's see if these Glocks can accomplish anything. ZywOo is pretty happy about this. He's got a bit of a shooting gallery, but he does fall off from long, and that's the site given over. A bomb plant looking to come through, but it gets denied by Apex coming up the ramp.
It's great, right? Like, everyone's between, like, 3, apart from Masuta, who's just been really sitting back on B and relaxing for a pick before they commit. Sunny's trying to fake up on A right now, push back that cat play, but the grenade is great. They haven't seen him. They think this site's clear, and Shock's finally going to get dealt with. Takes a peek. Aerial deals with him. The team flash from ZywOo not really working in his favor, and that molly won't stop the plant either. It will push Sergey out.
Really playing the long game on this one, our Vitality, because that's the thing, their money's fine anyway. Even if they attempted this, they'd be buying, but they're just focusing on trying to deny the...
You can throw grenades, but, you know, Apex ain't moving anytime soon, buddy. Sunny's going to run right through middle. Oh, he doesn't check it, and, well, he continues his streak of bad luck. Mizuta shutting down 2. Apex with 1. Shocks in the back of the site, can't find a kill, but Apex certainly can, and now it's all down to Alu, up against 14, smoke in the door. He has the bomb, but he's trying to cross, and, well...
Put some numbers up.
What?
Somehow no shot connects there. I don't know. ZywOo feels like he got cheated out of a kill, but let's see if he can make up for it. The answer is no. However, RPK Cat at least brings this back into a somewhat doable round now for Masuta. 1v2, but with Alu still now with this open hand set up at the crossroads to watch. Masuta moving into the open. Tricky for Masuta. Molotov burns Sergey out and gives him...
round. They can really start to rock together some T-side rounds and break Vitality's economy.
Like it down into CT he goes, but they are holding for it. They were meant to be split in mid, but Masuta has just saved the day. How has this happened? This was a 5-on-4 at ENCE. We're looking to get all set up. They were getting ready. They were feeling good, and now they really don't. Masuta with a double. However, in doing so, he'd rotated away and left this B site open, right for the taking now. ENCE moving on in. With a 2-on-4, still overwhelming odds stacked against them. And ZywOo holding this cross. He's going to try and peek into it. The shot is baited out from Sunny, but Alu doesn't connect it. And Masuta with the tunnels flank should have this one dead to rights.